So, Mike, it's been a month in Cardiff now. We've got to talk about pre-season, obviously, and how you've settled in. But first of all, we've got to touch upon the singing. How did that come about the other night?
Well, I took up singing and playing guitar about 6 years ago, and it was something that sort of runs in my family. My mom sings, and my uncle plays the guitar pretty well. And I was actually bored when I was in junior and had a lot of time on my hands, and I just sort of picked it up one day, and it's sort of taken off since then. It's sort of become a hit, sort of wherever I go. But Fee sort of found out that I played, and we thought it would be a cool idea to get upstairs and play for some fans, and it was a really, really good experience, and I think they liked it.
Well, you probably don't know, Mike. Ben Bounds used to do the bouncy wave after a win, so I'm led to believe you're now singing every time we win. So
Yeah,
but
we could. I saw that actually, the video of him doing that after the win. So yeah, maybe.
that's a new tradition. Turning to the hockey front, I think every Cardiff Devil fan has been impressed with what you've brought so far. You were maybe a little unfairly described as the under the radar signing in the summer,
Yeah.
but you bring speed, you bring offense, a little bit of everything. Very dynamic. How have you settled into Cardiff so far?
It's been great. A little bit of a breath of fresh air. A little bit of a tough year last year where I was, but that's in the past. And like the other guys have said, it's a great place to come. It's a great city. It's a great organization, and the guys in the dressing room have been, some of the best guys that I've met through hockey. Very easy to fit in with, and we had a decent preseason. I think maybe expect a little better out of ourselves, but like Ryle said, there's some growing pains coming in, and new guys trying to figure it all out. But honestly, it's been amazing, and I'm just really, really happy to be here.
That's good to hear. Again, we pigeonholed you a little bit during the summer, looking at the resume, thinking, wow, we've got a real great depth, third-line centre now.
Yeah.
You're going out on the top six and look really at home, and you're making plays. You're playing with Lingley on the weekend. Yeah. Is that something you anticipated? Is that what training camp is for?
I don't know. I didn't really know what I was anticipating coming in. I know what I'm capable of and sort of the player that I've been my whole life. And I've grown up being a top six forward and, sort of wherever I've gone. And I've produced or tried to produce everywhere I've been. I think I can do that given the chance at any level. Obviously getting the chance to play with Linger, he's a pretty skilled guy. He's got a lot of things that I can learn from. So it's really good. But given the opportunity, I'm going to try and take it. I like to make plays, and like you said, I think I can bring some speed to the offense, and I'm just going to try and keep running with it.
The depth at centre position, particularly for the Cardiff Devils, is pretty impressive. We think Martin, yourself, Dixon, and Myers as a core group of centres. You must have great admiration for the other three.
Well, yeah, coming in here, you see guys like Marty and even Dicko. They bring things to the table that I can't, and obviously great guys to learn from. And Mizey's just a workhorse out there. He's someone that I can learn off of face-offs and just the defensive side of the game, which is awesome for me. Obviously, I'm a little younger than these guys, and they're guys that I can look up to and learn from. And realistically, that's what it's all about. I'm looking to get better every day, and I think they've put me with a group of centermen that obviously can teach me a lot, and I'm looking forward to that.
In terms of teaching and learning, what do you know about the CHL? What experience have you got? What have you heard? And what are you looking forward to?
I played in it last year, actually, with my team. Obviously, some great competition. You're playing against some of the best players and best teams in Europe. It's going to be tough. Like I said, they're the best teams in Europe, and they're in it for a reason. But at the same time, obviously, we're in it for a reason. Cardiff's obviously put together some really good teams in the past. And we're looking to, sort of portray what the league is capable of. Obviously, Belfast's in it too, so hopefully we can make a good showing. Obviously, from what I know, this league is growing. Over the past couple of years, it's gotten a lot better. But we're just trying to put in a good effort, and I think we have a good chance. We've got a really good team, and we'll just see what happens this weekend.
And with you personally playing a speed game, maybe in the CHL, a little less clutch and grab, do you think you can personally make an impact?
I think it could help. Obviously, we've got our own game plans, what we're looking to do, and I'm just trying to fit in with that. But I think we like to play a pretty quick game, obviously, and the European teams like to play fast. The top teams, the Frölundas and stuff like that. I had a chance to play them last year, and they bring a lot of speed. So yeah, I think it could help me. Definitely. We'll see what it comes to this weekend and moving forward. But like I said, we're just trying to put in good efforts, and I think we have a really, really solid chance to make a good name for ourselves.
And just finally, Mike, 1 month in, now the serious stuff starts. CHL, Elite League, Challenge Cup, the Devils want to compete on all fronts. Is this a roster capable of doing that?
I think without a doubt. You've mentioned in a couple interviews before, there's just the core group of guys that Cardiff brings back, and you know, they've had success in past years, not just one, but just numerous years put together. And obviously, it's a little different with the regular season, meaning sort of the most. That's the first time for me, but it sort of ensures that there's no really nights off. You know, you got to bring it every night. We were talking last week of how little the margin is between the top couple teams between winning and losing, and so that ensures, you know, the overtime wins are important and all that stuff. So I think we've got the team to do it. We've got some learning to do. We've got some getting better to do, obviously, with every team, but I think we've got a chance, and I think that's our goal.
Mike, I admire that sentiment. I admire the singing. I admire the headwear particularly, and I admire the hockey. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.